John Proxy and Tunnel Journalist. I'm having a Final Fantasy Realm Reborn Redemption. No, it's Reunion, isn't it? Yes. I forgot which number it is. I go for 14, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Put the wrong glasses on. These ones are a bit less reflective. And look, I'm in hell. Apparently, hell underscore. You can't tell who I am. Am I a cat girl? Maybe I'm not. Can't tell, can we? Right, let's talk to Minfilia, shall we? I've kind of broken the illusion I can't do voices anymore. Shouldn't probably ever do voices anyway. It's the Wrath of the Titan. Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow Scions. Used that word last episode, didn't we? On a new development. I shall accept. There's a bunch of stuff I've got about in this game. So I mean, let's just play the game. Everyone's ganged here. What that is?
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Oh, well, those bloody Maelstrom guys. Is it a bunch of people? It's the name of the thing, right?
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
Stop pretending and...
What sort of peril?
Oh, well, I've seen movies. I know the Rugrats movies had mild peril in, so if it's just mild peril, then I think we're fine.
The worst kind.
Ah!
A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa Lominsa has reawakened Titan.
Titan likes his sleep, believe you me. I'm going to do this for every single comment. What am I?
Our task will be to slay the Primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor.
My eyes dip down there, writing it, and they're saying it out loud. I can just... this move.
They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
I just stare at the camera. Is that weirder? He just... back my eyes. This is the neutral position, center of the screen. I'll keep clicking, shall I?
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
Tell us about it.
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Mervib hired able to fend them off.
I'm never going to remember how to pronounce that.
Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
I'm going to see if the graphics can turn up.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since.
I'll keep an eye on those kobolds, if you know what I mean. Keep watching them. That's it. You didn't know what I meant.
Which brings us to the matter at hand.
What is that? Oh no, that's a storyline thing, isn't it? They use it to look. It's been a while since I played this.
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan.
That piece of leather there in the triangle just annoyed me. I mean, I feel like this is way too much exposure for quite an important figure. That's a very... If I were a stabby man, I'm not. If I was, I'd that's bad. But I mean, also, every time she leans forwards, surely she's sort of cut... Well, not cut, but it's going to be a bit of a dig in with that triangle there. I feel like I'd be uncut. Anyway,
Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
are they not?
Expect the worst.
Have I seen Titan? I can't remember. My original...
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome. The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
I feel a bit godless, don't I? Well, I might do. I was talking about her.
No one would think you a coward were you to decline.
So you will accept?
Yes, yes, I shall. She says in a catgirl voice. Presumably just a normal voice.
We can't very well send her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. Can we, Minfilia?
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Just even imagine sending her to Limsa Lominsa without Y'shtola. That would be crazy.
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell? Other guy that I've got the name of right now. What the actual hell?
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory.
Yay, that's... I mean, considering it's literally life and death, that's a good idea.
You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn.
The modestly named Scions of the Seventh Dawn. It's easy for me to say.
And all not afield will aid the fight from afar.
Not all afield. Just click the
Thancred,
words, John.
Ida, go to the Grand Companies. Tell them of our plight and solicit their support. Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would.
Will always be Urianger to me. Okay, so the tattoos are... they've all got those
Papalimo,
tattoos.
compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be.
A pun? Is that a short pun? Sorry, dude.
You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward.
Don't be quiet, John. Gonna be picked up by the microphone! Wait, don't be too loud. Gonna be picked up by the microphone!
Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
That was me trying to do a symbol. Put this down first. Then you can just do this. Gotta be very clear. That's the thing I was trying to do. Hello! Final Fantasy 10. I've not been drinking. So I'm just in a weird mood. It's good. I should be talkative when recording. Sometimes I realise I've just done 40 minutes of go there. Things been correct. Right. Successful thing. And I go, oh, well, I can't redo that because I did it. Anyway, I feel like Facecam. The problem with Facecam is you know, just go, how's Facecam doing? Doing fine. Yeah. Is my face sufficiently amusing? What is our actual quest? I apparently did not pay attention. I'm not saying I thought I don't even care about the money. Don't even care about the money. Go to Limsa Lominsa. Mince. Let's not mince. Let's not mince words with the person that we have to talk to sort this trouble out. Come on. The microphone's done. Soft that. Like, to the light. That's the sound I make. Put that down. Oh, yeah, come on. Pop. Right. Walk generally in the direction of stuff someone's been doing. I think I might need to go upstairs. As soon as I figure out how exactly to do that. Not down there, I imagine. Look, I wind up there. I just keep teasing it and it goes, stop that! This is a wind up. Yes, you know what I did there? Or here? Do you hear what I did there? The problem with the sentence to hear what I did there is because it kind of expects an answer, doesn't it? And when there is one, I feel like I can talk to myself sometimes, guys. I'm not. That would be crazy. I'm talking to hypothetical people, which is entirely different than talking to myself. Oh look, the Smith. You can teach me stuff. I think that's what that symbol means. Greetings, I'm one of the Smiths. You are not. God, that guy's let himself. Stuart Lee's let himself go. Oh, no, I don't care about this horse anymore. No, I've changed my mind. You know what? I wish I should have just read it. I didn't realise that I was locked into these pieces of dialogue. I now have access to the whole Novice bench doing training exercise by speaking to one of the Smiths. Like, well, Novice. Nice. So, yeah, we could do that. Void area of effects. Okay. Let's practice. It's a good idea, isn't it? We're gonna avoid floor attacks. I'm pretty sure I can do that pretty easily. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. The enemy often tips his hands before making an attack. The best defense is to skip out the way and just aha! Oh, hee hee! Oh, the past exercise. Once I decide you've learnt your lesson. Is everything clear? I trust. Yeah, everything's clear. Brilliant. Right. I hope you can hear the music, because otherwise I'm going to very silly. Let us proceed directly to the briefing. I thought this was the briefing. This exercise. No, we did this. We just did. I get the briefing. I'm prepared, yeah. I'm avoiding you! Watch your opponent carefully. When you see an attack coming, move out the strike zone. Right. I'm winning! Don't call me off again. Keep dropping knives in. How much to a new technique? No, just generally staying behind you, still working. You know, I'm being silly, obviously, but this is a really good idea. It should be in every episode. Oh no! I'll be taught not to use a ranged opponent. Pay attention. Staff waving training partner. All both at once. That was actually genuinely unexpected. Ah! Right, I just noticed that she's holding her arm still while running. Like a ninja. I won the time thing. Okay, I'm sorry. That'd be nice. Microphone towards me. Do I get a thing? Nicely done. Running to avoid the obvious attacks is a skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't survive long in the profession. And speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you with your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined to read the same lesson with other masters, they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their fields of expertise. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, and remember, real prize is the lesson you've learned. Yeah, so I certainly learned that lesson. Yeah, that's quite nice. Silly as I approached it. Also, I did say I'd only be doing story quests, didn't I? But I mean, except let's say quests with special icons. Why is your name so silly? Sadoji. Yeah, you won't be. Pointing at you. Now I'm pointing over there. Wind up the cursor. Okay, so let's go to the Smith. You know what? If I knew any Smith lyrics, I really don't. I'd pepper them in my dialogue. But I don't. I'm kind of sad about that. Let's What wrong with 6,000? I know that much. According to my records, you have yet to fully complete your training. You are under no obligation to finish the final exercise, of course. But there is much to gain and not to be lost in the attempt. Time. I could lose time, actually. Kind. Yes. Yes. Joys. What is that? Oh, drums. Don't mind the briefing, I reckon I can guess. When it comes to your place in the party, you are the sharp end of the spear. Okay. Simply put, your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. This kitty has claws. Claws that says if you hit me, I'll hit you back. That's what it's claws. Spelled it. If you strike a foe other than the one controlled by your ally, then you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to keep future cooperation. Okay, so this is actually secretly about your ally will hold the enemy's attention as it is your job to take the foe down. Book of the allies to defeat the enemy and will move to the next one. Everything clear? Everything's clear. Yes. I shall kill, but only the person I'm supposed to kill. Hello, partner. Good, red. Like the same foe as your ally to win the battle. About the enemy friend. Opponents will have a hard time avoiding from behind, so why? There's shield cover over there. He's too strong for the kill. Just cut him along. Through fields. There's nugget. Come on! So am I. What's with tea as well? It's quite hot, which is why I haven't drunk any yet. I made it right before the episode. So let's get my he's saying, oh, you amazing job. Basically. Oh, you took to heart the things that I told you. Thanks. So dark. What? That was a bit of an existential. It's easy for me to say. What are you talking about, John? Let's talk to the smith. I wonder what he says. According to my record, you have yet to monkey the fish cake. Oh, I'm certainly got to do that. Let's monkey that fish cake until he gives me nice stuff. Alright, what's the gimmick for this one? Let us proceed directly to the briefing. You know what? You saying that is actually putting it off by a sentence. This exercise you will be fighting multiple opponents. The key to victory is coordination with the comrades. Each foe will fall swifter under focused assault. I thought this was what we were supposed to do last time. Go for your allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear, I trust. Say the word when you are ready to begin. That's not the right person. It's the right person. I was wrong about it not being the right person. Oh, there is more. Okay. What are you doing? Alrighty. What are you doing? Why are you staring over there? What's over there? Why are you in the game? Oh my god! My next attack is the person that you're attacking. I'm focused firing! Oh, we are. I think it's one person that's fire, right? Fuck out. One person. Been assassinated! Can't tell which one to do. That'll be easy to do. I'll see what that means. Can't even pay attention. I'm paying attention. I'm just trying to reach it. What do you mean? I failed. I was attacking the same guy. Screw you again. Screw you. And the horse you rode. No. Screw you, definitely. Hello. I'm gonna take you down. Don't keep it trouble me. Click the wrong profile time to set. I got the wrong profile time. You give me 5 times and 5 things in a row. Who's he attacking now? But it's what? Okay? It's not infallible. You're infallible. But surely this is the thing we're here. I'm obviously going to focus on the one last guy. Got him into dust and he's helping me out. Tappy tappy tappy. Yeah. Meet you, mustache man. Mustachioed man. I'm guessing. Hopefully correct. Give me my stuff, Master of Arms. He said, John, you're great. I will forgive the time that you weren't. Drink some tea. I think I earned it. Right, that was defeat an occupied target. So here's the smith. Right, how many lessons? I'm not allowed to do triple triad matches. Right, let us proceed directly to the briefing. Do you remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? No, forgotten it. What was it again? Yes, it did. Do, and it did. And I will do. This exercise will put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with the allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Everything is clear. I trust. Say the word. I am ready. I'm ready. All ready. Right. Do the same thing, but avoid his actors. Do it for get the axe wielder. Oh, mate, ready for you. Go on. What's it do? Why you can't keep all turning? I don't know do otherwise. You'll play this as a controller. I don't really want that. Just being lazy. might go here then. I won! Bravo! This concludes your exercise. Break and receive your reward. What I say to all my lovelies? I don't know what I'm supposed to be. Okay. Here's your stuff. Got a brand new skirt. Okay. What's up? I gained a level! 31! Haha! That was well worth doing it. Not sure the skirt was that worth doing, but whatever. Oh, really? How many of these are there? I've got to do them all. Right, or at least most of them. Oh. No, you're not. I'm skipping that line. This exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrade, so you must be quick to eliminate them. Work with the allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. So it's about ants. Everything is clear, right? Like you kill the ants before you kill the big boss, because the ants still do damage. I understand the concept of ants, but I guess not everyone would. You need to give a nice name like ants, though, so people will always know what is. Keep an eye out for. Here you go, John. Successfully finished that sentence. Shift on. You leave my wizard alone. Anyone's gonna kill our wizard, it's me. See this battle till the end. Give me assassinated. The horrible thing is going to let me do this again, but this time it's going to have the area effects on it. Let's get our stuff. Screen there, by the way, that's right. Remove production. Party is doomed without a source of restoration. Yep. That was my stuff. I got a skirt last time. Didn't get a skirt this time, no. You are skirting around loot etiquette. Yeah. I don't like it. Give me, I don't know, hat. Hey. How many of these are there? Can you tell me the ones that I haven't completed, please? Right, battlefield. Right. Didn't realise this would be quite so much of the video, I'm going to be honest. No, I guess the video. There. Got a theme. That's a name you can write down. And then you're like, let's watch that episode for the whatever that's called. So, in this exercise you'll learn to manipulate the battlefield. During the battle, enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood in whilst this portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate. or your party will be overwhelmed. In the American pronunciation. Work for your allies to defeat the enemy. We can move something. Everything is clear. I don't know. You said the last thing too fast. I was doing an aside to an imaginary audience. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. You're not imaginary audience. You're just hypothetical. It's very different. Be wary of the gate. I mean, I will do it, but you're meant to just tell me. Play it, not let you out. Okay. I have no idea. Oh, there it is. How long did this take up when I was set up? It doesn't matter, I'm gonna kill it before it happens. Not fair enough. Give me the reward. Oh. Maybe a different instance, then give me the reward. Oh, so I got a brand new tabard. Lovely. Always wanted one of those. With my hair. I'm doing it subtly so you don't notice. Look at magic. My hair is slightly neater. Like Penn and Teller, but English, not a magician. One person. Outside of those three things, exactly the same. Final exercise. Were they all final exercises? I don't think this is actually the final exercise. Right. It does sort of feel like a video, doesn't it? Oh, 40 minutes. Ooh, look! Come outside. You arrived at Mountain Peak. Final exercise. That is pistol. As the culmination of your training, all your skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice. You'll do just fine. Say the word when you are ready to begin. Let's do this! Dodo. It's doing incredibly well for Dodo to just go, yes, fine. Wail on me, just to be trying to figure it out. Jack as well. It's not really funny, he's just going to tell me what to do. Shake shit. Another tackle. Tear my healer its jaws. What's that? him just to die? Because it looks like I just killed him. Gonna take out these parts. That's a hockey game. That's totally how hockey works, right? What you've unintentionally done is make the tutorial one of the most battles in the game. You know what, I'm sure they've said but let's continue hitting things until they die. One hits hard, so because of the oh look, it's a Gobu. Hello. A maggot. You click on my feet. Occasionally, people will turn out of the way. Sorry. Put down a diversion. Get a second win. I'm gonna keep up my focus. Not that dude. I can more justice. Duty complete! I'm gonna escape before they... Ah! Let's put some more tea in my tea. Clunk. Not you, Clunk. Yeah, thank you. And I get a brand new ring. It's actually better for me. So... It took slightly longer than I thought it would, but I got curious and clicked the thing. Gone dark now. You mastered the lessons of the hall, henceforth you are a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there's no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May wisdom you gained in the hall of novice serve you well in your adventure. Nothing. Oh, doesn't have a symbol on his end anymore. So, where are we going? We're going upstairs, aren't we? There. It's on the map. The Wrath of the Titan. Show me the way, cursor. It's wrong, cursor. It's over there. Thank you. Also, I still can teleport. Can I must have one. Yeah, of course I do. Let's sprint. I'm gonna use a man. Here's Miqo'te. It's the Storm Commander. It's like a storm. Hail, adventurer. It's a lady as well. We're both ladies. I am actually your lady as well. We're all ladies here. So, hello, adventurer. Well met. Welcome to Maelstrom Command. If you wish to know more about the enlisting, please speak with the first officer. Unless you were the guest we were told to expect. I wasn't kidding about playing my phone. Clunk. And then forgive me, madam. To business then. It is, as we're told, the antecedent. Oh, I clicked that too early. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the Beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogomoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the objects of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder? No fondling here. No. Fodder for their fell primal. Bloody terrifying. That's behind me. Thank you all. Thank you for sparing me all. All is slightly further away than I thought it was. It's good. I had to buy 2 sheets, then I could put the water in the back. I'm thinking, if I get 4 sheets, it wouldn't stand up a bigger easel. Anyway, thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Word has spread of your accomplishments, Neme. On behalf of Limsa and Lamensa, I thank you for heeding that call. You're tall, lady. What even are you? Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wishes to address Neme personally. Oh, that's his Chola. Whatever. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the Kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. I don't know if that's a voice. Go with it. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was the company of heroes we turned. But they were long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed for the strength to face this foe. So, is this Web? They said their name earlier, didn't they? So it is. What? We turn now to the signs of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right, yet the situation is far from simple. The Kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Right, a bit of John stuck out there. Did not the what? The Thalassocracy make a pact with the Beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed. And was it not the Lominsons who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the Beastmen for defending their own home? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Ishtola, says. This is an all-cat meeting. Oh, apart from the person that's not a cat. It's not an all-cat meeting then, is it, John? You idiot. Go click the button. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Really, do I claim it? Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath, or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa and Lominsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of ether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask of you, I know, but the need is great. Can I count on your help, Neme? Yeah, it's not like you've got like an army of people, but yeah, sure. Oh, yeah, I will. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. Santa. That the Kobold should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. That's what I say. I'm trying to negotiate with my neighbour, trying to keep the plants at bay, right? They can have bushes, right, but they can't go over my yard. I need to get out my yard. But as soon as they started summoning Titan, I knew negotiations were just right out. Anyway, that being the case, we must needs. Can we stop must needs? Not everything must needs. We must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe, and I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. Really? You can't think? Not like a historian is. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members are still alive. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet builds in Lower Lanasia. Quite a Okay, there's the quite. There's the why. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. Okay, this is when I did the original adventure. I stopped just after meeting this guy, so I never got to time. I didn't try. It wasn't in the original. Yeah, I didn't do so. I assume we stopped. Anyway, I think we're going to let you go. I know it's a bit of a silly episode. Also, there's a third person car park. I'm doing. Oh, excellent. Where am I going? There. Well, we shall have to. Oh, okay, I'll go. So, yeah. I'm gonna let you go. I've been John Proxon, Tunnel Channel West. I've been having the Final Fantasy. I think it's 14. I hope it's Final Fantasy. Maybe I should have the discount. Is there any way of telling? Or of this? No. It says XV, XIV. Okay, I've been having a Final Fantasy 14. Final Fantasy 14 Realm Reborn reunion. You're gonna have to figure out how exactly I structure that sentence. And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Thank you for watching. See you guys. Go on.